Let's make some homemade caramels. Have y'all ever made homemade caramels? It's really easy. Takes just a little bit of time, but it's simple and it's so worth it. Just little soft caramel candies. They're gonna be so good. I'm gonna make mine salted caramel. What I have in this pot, and you wanna use kind of a heavy bottom pot. I'm using my enamel cast iron pot. You don't want to use something real light that just doesn't have any weight to it because it might stick. I've got 2 sticks of butter, 1 cup. I'm getting there, y'all. 4 cups of sugar, 2 cups of corn syrup. Now, you can use maple syrup, honey. If you don't like to use corn syrup, you don't have to. And we're going to add a teaspoon of salt to this, and we're just going to let this come to a boil. I may have not said it, but we're going to put our heat on medium for this as we bring it to a boil. All right, so if y'all can see, this has come to a boil. Now what I've got here, I've got 2 cans of evaporated milk. Now y'all know me. I would normally be like, dump it in. Nobody's got time to do this little at a time. But we have to do this a little at a time. A little at a time. Because we don't want to lose that boil. So I'm going to pour in just a little bit at a time and keep stirring it. We want to keep that boiling. I should have used my bigger pot. We'll see how it goes. It may take you a while to get 2 cans because we're using 2 cans of evaporated milk to get them in there, but we're going to get them in there little at a time. Ooh, I should have used that bigger one. I might regret this, y'all. We'll see. All right, y'all, couldn't do it. I had to swap to the bigger pot because it was coming to the very top. So I'm still going a little bit at a time. I've only done about half of that. So I'm just going to keep going until I get both cans in. All right, y'all, now I've got all that evaporated milk in there. Now we're just going to let it cook, stirring it pretty often. Don't walk away from this and let it burn. You want it to come to, if you have a candy thermometer, drop it on that pot. You want it to come to about 238 degrees. If you don't have a candy thermometer, I'm going to show you how to use just some ice water. And you'll get a good feel for softball stage. That's what we're looking for. So let's just wait. It takes a little bit of patience because this doesn't happen fast. Okay, so if you don't have a candy thermometer, you're going to get you a little cup of water, cold water. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take just a little tiny bit of that and drop it in, and we're going to see what happens to it. Now, if it forms a ball, that's softball stage. Right now it's nothing. It did nothing. It's just, see, there's nothing in there at all. It's not ready. Okay, let's try this again. See how we're doing. So we're just going to take a little bit and drop it in our cup. Okay, now this is a little different. Can you see that? Let me show you. See this now, I can almost pick it up. Look, let me show you. See, I can pick that up now, and I can kind of press that between my fingers. It's just not quite ready yet, but it's close. This is really close to softball stage. So you just drop it in that cold water and see if you can pick it up. And if you can, we're getting closer. We want it to be a little bit more together, but still soft. All right, y'all, we are ready. Now I'm gonna have to take this off and pour it in a pan. So let's get over here and get ready. Okay, y'all, so I did manage to get that caramel poured into my 9x13 pan that I lined with parchment paper. And I want salted caramel, so I'm just gonna go in here with some, I've got coarse sea salt. And I'm just going to pour that on top while it's still hot before we let it set. And then it will, oh, it's going to be so good. We like kind of a lot of salt. We like to really taste our salt when we eat our salted caramel. So I'm going in there fairly heavy, y'all. So you want to see what this looks like. If I can show it a little closer. Look, woo, it certainly moved when I did that. So we won't do that. We're going to let it set up for about an hour. And then we'll come back and see if we can cut it. All right, y'all. I think this caramel may have set up enough for us to try to cut it. So let's see if I can get it. Well, let's hope that this paper does not stick to it too bad. It is parchment paper. Sometimes it does stick, but I think we'll be okay. Woo! I did get it stuck there, y'all. You see that? Yeah, we're gonna be okay. Okay, now if you can see, it's oh my goodness. Okay, let's try and cut this baby. Now, I like to cut my caramel in pieces, kind of like, let me show you. Y'all are just gonna have to bear with me because I have not done this for a while, about a year. So I like to cut my caramels in pieces like this. That's got that paper on the bottom, but it's gonna peel off, so we're good. There we go. Now we got all the paper off. Maybe I should have sprayed that, but I have not ever done that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our pieces like this. So you get a good piece of caramel, look at that, and that's salted, y'all. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pop it in my mouth. Oh my gosh, I could have even put a little more salt on it. I'm not even joking. Now, oh, it's so good. You guys, you're gonna wanna make this. It's delicious. Okay, now here's what I do. Now I'm gonna do all this. I'm not gonna make you watch. I always get these Christmas papers from Amazon. And it's like little candy wrappers, candy papers. And then I'm just gonna wrap each of these and twist the ends. And then make just cute little gifts. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wrap them like this. And then twist the ends on them. And then you've got just a cute little caramel, y'all. Now I'm going to do a whole bunch of these and show you what I do. So I just want to show you, I get these little candy bags from Walmart. And then I just put these caramels in it. And look, so in my little baskets that I give to all of my neighbors down the street, they get one of these in their baskets. And it's just a little bag of homemade candies for me. And look how cute that is. Homemade caramels, y'all. Get on it. Bye now.